Again, this is probably going to be a relatively quick video. Today we have the Tau that is going to be shared. Unfortunately, I haven't quite had the time to make the PowerPoint that kind of plays over in the background. Not sure if people like that way of putting everything on the same screen. Mostly it makes it easier for me to remember what on earth I'm trying to read. If not, let me know and kind of we'll tweak and update format. Again, this is mostly done just to kind of help people with a quick rule source that talks through the different things. So helps when I go to the right screen. Sorry. So today we have the Tau, and just going to try and make this a little bit larger, mostly for me. Whee, there we go. So just going to go through the kind of different aspects. So the first attachment is called the Advanced Acquisition Card Ray, and this is all around kind of the new hidden mechanic. So the detachment rules: expert fieldcraft. In your shooting phase, when a friendly Pathfinder team or stealth suits battle unit is selected to shoot, those range attacks do not prevent your unit from being hidden. So this allows the unit to fire without being spotted. Cool. It's a nice little useful ability. Especially considering when they are taking drones with a 26-inch range. Again, it doesn't help if other things then can't shoot as a result. So they have an enhancement called the Unmasking Suite, which is a upgrade. It can take it 3 times. Again, all of these upgrades are pinch assaults because who knows when we don't really know what the points are. You know, they're amazing at 5 points. They're impossible to use at 100. So it's, again, another thing that we have to take with a little bit of care, because they may or may not be really good. They may also be one of the balance metrics they use. If suddenly they discover, you know, everyone is taking 3 of these, and this army, like each of the different armies that have been looked at, suddenly has an 80% win rate. Easy thing is the upgrade becomes twice the price, 10%, whatever it is extra. So this one can be taken on Ghost Kill battlesuits, Pathfinders and Stealth battlesuits. Really good on a Ghost Kill, I kind of feel, from a point of view. It does allow them to shoot units that are hidden effectively. So I feel kind of the Ghost Kill is the best suited for this, maybe, just because of their damage profile, although I know they don't really have the tendency to actually do a lot of damage just due to low volume of shots, less so than the potential. So when this unit is selected to shoot, you can select one enemy unit within 24 of the unit. You then have an additional 9-inch detection range, which 9 add 15 is 24. So that's really good. Being hidden isn't a foolproof defense. So we have a strat called Auto-Reactive Camouflage for 1 CP during opponent shooting phase. Pathfinder or stealth suits that are hidden. That Pathfinder stealth battlesuit unit get +1 to save. Yeah, can't really argue with +1 to save. It's not whether again it's worth 1 CP, but if it's your only spotting unit left, probably worth trying to save. Again, depends mostly on what's shooting in it, because mostly this now just counteracts AP1. Yeah, we shall see. So we then have, the next one, Auxiliary Card Ray, which is one that is Grotmus, or a recently kind of shown one. It's not an original Codex one, I don't think. Again, if it's not Carry On, it's not Montcar, my knowledge of Tau outside that is somewhat limited, because they're the only ones kind of see out in the wild generally. I've seen Rec Card Ray, but that is just a more suit heavy version of Montcar, I always find. So detachment rule: integrated command structure. Friendly crew and Vespid Stingwings have the following ability: harness alien instincts. In your shooting phase, this unit can select one visible enemy unit within 12, that unit is prey marked. While a unit is prey marked, that unit has a +3 inch detection range, so their unit goes to 18. So again, every army except for world eaters, who, you know, just want to hit things with swords and axes and whatever they have in their hand, seems to have a detachment that's built around this increasing detection range. There we go, we got there, sorry. So other part of it is ghost kill and stealth battlesuits also get when a friendly Kroot and Vespid Stingwings unit is within 6 of this unit. Those attacks do not prevent it from being hidden. So if they shoot, happy days. Still get hidden. So there's quite a few ways to keep your units, ghost kills and stealth, hidden, which again is useful for keeping them being useful for the whole game. If it has the auxiliary tag, you can't take it with another. So some limitation. And then we have the student Kaoyong upgrade, Kroot Shaper model only. In the declare battle formations step, you can select up to 3 Kroot carnivores or Farstalker units. They get deep strike. That's cute. So by taking that upgrade 3 times, you could do 9 different units of Kroot or / Farstalkers. And then finally you've got a 1 CP strat called Guided by Unity. Your shooting phase, when a friendly Tau Empire, excluding Kroot and Vespid Stingwings, is selected to shoot that Tau Empire unit. The effect is that your unit's range attacks that target an enemy unit within 9 inches of a friendly Kroot and Vespid Stingwings unit have lethal. So a nice little way of kind of using the deep strike ability, drop in some Kroot carnivores, boom, 1 CP, because it doesn't have to be visible, just within 9. So you ingress, job done, lethal. Yeah, which is quite nice. Kind of gives the Montcar bonus. Assuming Montcar is 2 points, then you can add this in and get lethals until the end of the game, as opposed to until turn 3, or can combine with Kaoyong for lethal sustained. Yay. So yeah, so like a good little buff, especially on lower strength weapons, where Tau will sometimes struggle to punch up into higher toughness units. That's a nice little quality of life to improve that. We then have the experimental prototype cadre, which I believe is another kind of Grotmassy bonus one. So this one, superior craftsmanship, friendly battlesuit character units, range attacks have +6 inch R. I'm guessing that's 6 inch range. I don't know what R means, but yeah. So again, retaliation tag, can't take it with retaliation detachment. I would be shocked if the retaliation cadre doesn't have the retaliation tag, so you can't take it in tandem with this. So yeah, R must be in range, so it allows you to kind of keep them away from other people. Also means that they can upgrade their fusion blasters for that unit. Can kind of come in from ingress and shoot with melter. So because it's character units, anytime you have the commander attached to it, then yeah, so multiple units can benefit. Obviously up to 6, because there's 2 types of commanders that can lead. Not sure that Shadow Sun or Farsight can lead. Maybe they can. Not sure whether they have the battle suit. I assume they must have the battle suit keyword. He says, feeling very silly having suddenly said that. Just curious now as to how many characters you can kind of fit into a army, which again, like, the retaliation cadre is the one that wants you to lean into battle suits, specifically the crisis size ones. This obviously kind of limits that because of the fact that slightly, yep. So you can have Commander Firesight linked with some things. Then you have the Cold Star, you have the Enforcer, you have Shadow Sun, who can't lead, so that kind of limits that. So you've kind of got 7 potential times you can do this. How useful that is, I don't know. I think you're probably taking the 3 kind of commanders that everyone takes, using the 3 Sunforge are the melter ones. Yeah, 3 Sunforge, and kind of really hitting hard if you want to from Ingress. Enhancement, Supernova Launcher only, is not an upgrade, so it can only have 1. In the Declare Battle Formation step, select one of this model's airbursting fragmentation projectile weapons. That weapon has +3 strength and +1 AP and damage. Yeah, that's fairly solid enhancement, especially where it will have +6 inch range. So will be 30 inch range with the army buff, and then will be strength 6, AP 1, damage 2. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, especially where AP 1 actually kind of might mean something. And then finally we have the experimental ammunition for 1 CP. In your shooting phase, a friendly battle shoot unit that is selected to shoot. That unit has range attacks of +1 strength or +1 AP, strength and hazardous, which, yeah, I mean, the AP is probably going to get it over the mark, especially with the kind of melter equivalent weapons on the Sunforge, just to kind of bypass any save if there's not an invuln, or to really kind of push the burst cannons, the cyclics on the commanders, or even the plasma rifles to AP4 is pretty gross. Yeah, so alright strat. Obviously the hazardous is the only kind of risk factor. And then finally, again, they let us know that Kaoyong is only going to be 2 detachment points, based on the fact that you can mix it with the other detachments here, which are all 1 point. And then we get to find out about how the Custodes are going to be faring in 11th edition, which means Death Guard must be Friday, because they said this week we were getting World Eaters and Death Guard. So yeah, will be interesting to see. Again, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. Come check out the voidstormgames.co.uk website. I do have terrain coming up really soon that will be available for purchase that is suitable for 11th edition. It will be going to pre-order some point this week officially. I'm currently, as you might be able to hear in the background, printing a whole load of it. Just kind of getting ready for that. And yeah, it's really awesome terrain from Tinker Junkie. So yeah, come check it out. And yeah, head over to Facebook for Voidstorm Games, or Instagram. Come and kind of give us a follow. Come and have a chat. Whatever it is, I will be at Warhammer Open Birmingham. Come and say hello. I'll have a sticker at the very least, and a 3-inch widget I can give you. And yeah, see you again.